So a rib on display at Palma Boat Show is Highfield. They have displayed here their 8-meter, their Sport. This is their flagship model in the Highfield range. And here it's powered by a Yamaha 300. You see them in the UK powered by Honda. Here we have the Yamaha 300 V6 motor. And this looks a very nice package. Highfield have certainly come on over the last few years as they've refined the product and offering from a base aluminium craft to now something with a fusion of fiberglass work, aluminium construction too, and really good upholstery and fabric impression tubes. So let's have a look through this boat. So starting aft, we have two fantastic bathing platforms either side. We have the Yamaha 300 and we have a black powder-coated arch mast. Storage on either side, nice little platforms for water sports, and then a really good wraparound rear sofa for, I'd say, 2 adults and a child, maybe 3 adults, but for a family, this is a nice little area. You have a pop-up table here, which is removable, which will give you a lot more space also. Behind the pop-up table, you have this wet bar. So for your entertaining space on board the boat, maybe an anchor, you have a little sink and a cubby hole for some bits as well, and a nice chopping board integrated into it. All fiberglass and nicely molded. You have these seats here that look really smart with a flip-down bolster, with the Spalding Diamante upholstery, the Silvertex style upholstery, colour matched to the boat, nice and smart. Here you have your Yamaha throttle and a Highfield steering wheel with a Simrad NSX Evo 3.9. A Lowrance VHF. Now you may be wondering why is there Lowrance and why Simrad? My guess is, well, they're both Navico products, and at the moment the amount of materials that you can buy and the waiting lists on componentry parts is quite significant. So these two will talk to each other. It's just missing the same architecture in the branding. In terms of your helm position, you have a decent footplate here with a C-deck style EVA flooring, nice and comfortable. You can either sit on this seat or use it as a lean-to, and with the flip-down bolster, and then you have these grab rails on either side. I'd say this is probably the only weak point here. You're on an 8-meter, quite stylish rib, and these handles look somewhat like they've come out of an old transit van. So I think personally, some nicer metal work, powder coated, or some carbon work, or something molded into the console would probably be more befitting to this style craft. Other than that, you have a decent dashboard, nice layout, good protection from the windscreen. This is somewhere that you're going to be able to eat up some miles, most definitely. Moving forward, you have a really decent sunpad. There is a removable infill here, which can become a table as well. And you can utilize this space not only as a sunpad, but as a little V-section seating or as a little dining area at anchor. Opening up the console, you have a decent space here, probably enough for a small heads. You have all the access to your wiring as well, and this could be tidied away maybe with a little bit of black fabric or something like that, but you have a decent amount of space here to have ease of access to all of your rigging components. Again, these grab handles, not to my liking. They're a bit better here in the larger style. Just the ones on the console, I think, could be tweaked a little bit. Fabric impression tubes, as mentioned earlier, with contrasting red grab handles. Up here as well, you've got quite a nice amount of grab handles and tie-down points with decent quality cleats and a windlass anchor. So For an 8-metre boat, it crams a lot of different features in and has a nice high quality feel to this Highfield 800 Sport.